Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. What to say yesterday, all kinds of high drama. And I was watching the US market. So as soon as market opened, the markets went higher and Nasdaq 100, especially all the IT stocks, that shot up nearly 1%, in fact more than 1%. Then do not know what has happened. Market started falling and falling. And Nasdaq 100 has fallen 1,600 points from intraday high to intraday low. Remember, last Friday, it fell 1,500 points and people said that is the largest fall and after the Trump tariff day. That was sometimes last year in April. So Trump introduced the tariff against the world countries. That day the markets crashed all over the world. That day US market also crashed. So this is the worst fall after that. And number two, number of points fall. 1,500 point, Nasdaq has never fallen in the history. No, that may be different. When the Nasdaq is at 10,000, if it falls 1,000 point, it's a 10% fall. But now the Nasdaq was 30,000 plus, 1,500 point fall, it may not be, it may be only 5%. So percentage wise, that is not the highest, but point wise, that is the highest fall. That's on Friday. There at least we had a reason, so the bubble is bursting in artificial intelligence stocks and this and that. But yesterday, the market kept on falling. I was trying to search for the reason, looking at the other news channels and other things. Nowhere any news came. And only today morning when I woke up, I learned that, Iran has shot one helicopter, American helicopter, around the Straits of Hormuz. So for which America is retaliating. And just let me tell you the funny thing. Israel attacked Lebanon, then Iran attacked Israel. Then Trump said, don't shoot each other, But now when the problem comes to Trump, when the American helicopter is shot by the Iran, so now he doesn't say, now he retaliates, right? Same thing, so India always say, Iran and Israel should go peaceful way. But the thing is, we never go with the peaceful way with Pakistan, right? So let us forget about all that things, so who is right and who is wrong. And this just I'm saying, so when things come to us, it's different. When things come to other people, it's different. So it was a worst fall, but then later, I think the markets recovered and Nasdaq 100 after falling nearly 6% and almost 3% recovery was there, 2.5% recovery was there. And S&P 500 was also the same. So it was very, very high drama day yesterday. But yesterday, across the board, and so some like American officials said there is an increased traffic in Straits of Hormuz. So because of the crude oil fell, the Brent crude actually fell closer to $90. So I thought, no, this is going to be very, very good news for India. The crude oil falling is really good for India desperately. So, but then, gold started falling, gold fell more than 1.5%, silver fell around 5%, and cryptos fell, crude oil fell, and the stock market also fell. It was a very, very scary picture, right? But today morning, the gift nifty, it is not reacting very, very badly, right? So right now, the gift nifty is down by 70, 80 points. I think the 70, 80 point down tick is okay. That's because, yesterday, I think in the last 1 hour, okay, the nifty shot up. So that may be wiped out today. So reaction usually, when the global markets react 1%, we will be reacting 2% on the downside. So for the first time, our reaction on the negative side is, less than the reaction by other countries. So that shows that, there is some kind of a bottom building process is going on. And especially after the RBI's measure, there's a huge amount of foreign funds likely to flow to India. So number one, that is good for banks. The banks will be receiving large amount of money to lend for the corporates. And number two, our foreign exchange reserves likely to go up. And, so number three, rupee is likely to appreciate. And then hopefully this may incentivize FIAs to hold on to the stocks rather than keep selling, fearing of further depreciation in Indian rupee. So, having said that, number one, our problems, FIA selling, that is not gone. Yesterday also they have sold for 4,000 plus crore. And number two, technically we are still short. And number three, as I told you, for the 10th straight trading day, Nifty could not close above previous day's high. So yesterday's high in Nifty, I think it is around 23,270, 280 like that. Okay. So we have to watch whether the Nifty closes above that today. But the way GIFT Nifty is reacting, it's not likely be like that. But however, if you look at the ADRs, ICICI Bank ADR and then HDFC Bank ADR, both ADRs ended in green. So that's because yesterday here the banking stocks went up. So number one, the crude oil price is still lower. It went up to $90, but again it shot up to $93, but still it's okay. So we have to see auto stocks. And yesterday I read a report that, now people are preferring EV vehicles and rather than petrol and diesel vehicles. So, the stocks, the companies that have a large presence in electric vehicles are likely to benefit. So I would say Mahindra and Mahindra and Tata Motors. Tata Motors passenger vehicles now. So these two stocks will be interesting to watch. And I'm planning to buy one more car. Okay. But this time I'm also looking to buy one electric car only. Right. So my old followers in YouTube, you should know, as and when I'm thinking of buying a new car, the market crashes. And as and when I buy the car, it crashes even further. So, but I'm just thinking only. I'm yet to take a decision. Maybe next 2 to 3 weeks time, I will make a decision. One of the reasons for indecision is that, anytime this war can escalate, our positions can result in bigger MTM losses, So we might need more money to firefight our positions here. So I'm just waiting for this, some sort of agreement, so that, the markets may not move violently and so that we can release some money to buy the car. So which car I'm going to buy? Okay, so that I leave it to you for guessing. But definitely it is an electric car, right? I told you yesterday, for the 10th straight day, Nifty could not close above previous day's high. And, but at the same time, FIAs were also net sellers. So that's a second negative. But however, positives are that, Nifty is taking a very, very strong support between 23,000 and 23,300. So that is something really very good. But today, I think, the volatility index will move higher, at least in the beginning. of the trade. Then later we have to see if the market stabilizes, then volatility index may come down. And so things are not looking good at this point of time. It is still time to be cautious, and so we have to keep watching for any news. But the US markets also recovered, hoping that this is a limited strike. It's not an unlimited strike. So that is the view right now. And moreover, US is desperately looking for a solution to this problem. They are definitely not interested in increasing the problem in Iran. So that's because politically, Trump is not getting a full support for this war. And then the cost-wise also, it's very, very expensive for US. So if this war continues, so it's going to be very, very bad for US. So having said this, I do not know whether you have noticed my shirt. Last time, the market was very, very bullish. That time I was wearing a red color shirt. So I said that, the shirt was chosen by my wife. And that day actually Nifty, after opening gap up, market fell and closed in the red, which nobody expected. Then my friend messaged me saying that, sir, wife is always right. So today again the same thing. The shirt was chosen by my wife without knowing, what is the status of stock market. She only worries about the gold price, nothing else. So hopefully my wife is right this time also. After gap down, maybe towards the end of the day, some kind of a recovery happens. Nifty may close in green, and Nifty may close higher than yesterday's high. So that is the hope. There is a reason for that hope. When the global markets, when they were leaps and bounds moving higher, we did not go higher. When global markets are falling, why should we fall? And especially the large acute selling is happening only in the artificial intelligence stocks. And we don't have artificial intelligence stocks. And then one can say, sir, what is the escalation in Iran problem? Yeah, true, agree. But we are not concerned about Iran. We are not concerned about Israel. We are concerned only about the crude oil prices. We are concerned only about the Straits of Hormuz. So as long as the crude prices are not shooting up, I think there is no reason for us to worry too much. But however, as I said, the global markets are down, GIFT Nifty will be down, short-term traders will come and short the market, and then market will go down, and then some point of time domestic institutions will come and the market will go higher. And if the market go higher by 150 to 200 points, then definitely FIIs will come and sell. And yesterday, the same thing I did. When the market went up 150, 200 points, sold the call option. But the problem is that because yesterday the volatility index has come down, the call prices, did not shoot up that much. And it was almost, in fact, slightly lower than where it was trading at day before yesterday price. So anyway, so today is a new week. Out of 5 weeks, 2 weeks are over. So we have got 3 more weeks. Out of 3 more weeks, 1 trading day is a holiday. So we have 14 trading sessions for the rest of the series. So let us see. I still believe that 23,000 to 24,000 is the range for the new series. That means new weekly from this Wednesday to next Tuesday. So that is the view. And still the put premiums have collapsed like anything. So also a put side you have to be very, very careful. But call side, I think one can sell 24,000 call. But the premiums are not really very good. So maybe as and when, market goes higher, 100 to 200 point, then we might consider selling. Otherwise, I think day before yesterday, I sold it around 30 rupees. Yesterday, I squared it up at 12 rupees. I think that closed around 15, 16, 17 rupees, I think. But if anything about 20 is a good premium. So let us see what's going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.